The very earth you walk upon, often dismissed as mere dirt, is teeming with a hidden biological intelligence that has the power to rewire your brain for happiness. Yet we spend our lives building concrete barriers between ourselves and this ancient source of peace. Have you ever wondered why, after a long, stressful week, the simple act of putting your hands in the dirt feels so restorative? Why the sight of a tiny green sprout breaking through the dark soil brings a surge of unexpected joy? For millennia, humans have lived in intimate connection with the earth. But in our modern, hyper-digital world, many of us have become severed from this foundational relationship. Gardening is more than just a hobby or a way to produce food. It is a powerful, multifaceted practice that heals the mind, nurtures the body, and feeds the soul. Today, we explore the profound reasons why gardening is one of the most effective paths to lasting happiness.
Our affinity for gardening isn't just sentimental, it's biological. When we garden, we are engaging with the environment in a way that our ancestors did for thousands of generations. Research has shown that a specific soil bacterium called Mycobacterium vaccae actually triggers the release of serotonin in the brain, the same chemical targeted by many antidepressants. Simply breathing in the scent of damp earth or coming into contact with it through our skin can physically alter our brain chemistry, lowering stress levels and boosting our mood. This is the grounding effect in its most literal sense. We are quite literally designed to be in contact with the soil. To deny this connection is to deny a fundamental part of our biological heritage.
We live in an era of instant gratification. We want our information now, our food now, and our success now. Gardening, however, refuses to be rushed. You cannot force a seed to germinate faster than its nature allows. You cannot make a tomato ripen by sheer force of will. Gardening teaches us the slow life. It demands patience and forces us to align ourselves with the rhythmic cycles of nature. In this forced slowing down, we find a rare kind of peace. The garden becomes a sanctuary where the frantic pace of the outside world simply doesn't apply. This shift from doing to being is a radical act of rebellion in a world obsessed with productivity.
There is a deep psychological satisfaction that comes from being responsible for the life of another being. When you plant a seed, water it, protect it from pests, and ensure it has enough sunlight, you are practicing the art of nurturing. This act of caring for something outside of yourself fosters a sense of purpose and competence. Seeing a plant thrive under your care provides a tangible reward for your efforts, building self-esteem and a sense of agency that often carries over into other areas of life. You are not just growing a plant, you are witnessing the direct result of your own dedication and care. Gardening is a full-body sensory experience. The feel of the crumbling soil, the scent of blooming jasmine, the vibrant colors of ripening peppers, the sound of wind rustling through leaves, and eventually the taste of a fresh-picked strawberry. This total immersion naturally induces a state of mindfulness. When you are focused on the delicate task of pruning a rosebush or the rhythmic motion of weeding, your mind stops racing about the past or worrying about the future. You are fully present in the now, which is the very essence of happiness. In these moments, the boundary between the gardener and the garden begins to dissolve.
But let us look deeper into the paradox of control. Not everything in the garden goes according to plan. There are droughts, unexpected frosts, and persistent pests. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, a plant dies. But gardeners don't give up. They learn and adapt. Gardening teaches us that failure is not the end, but a part of the cycle. It builds resilience and a growth mindset. We learn to accept what we cannot control and focus our energy on what we can. This emotional flexibility is a crucial component of psychological well-being.
The garden teaches us that life is not a linear path to success, but a series of seasons, each with its own challenges and beauty. The garden is a living classroom on the nature of life itself. We see the entire cycle of existence, the hope of the seed, the vigor of growth, the abundance of the harvest, and the quiet dignity of decay as plants return to the earth to nourish the next generation. This perspective helps us find meaning even in the difficult seasons of our own lives. It reminds us that change is constant and that every ending is merely a preparation for a new beginning. When we witness the decay of autumn, we do not despair, for we know the promise of spring is already dormant in the soil.
Gardening also has a way of bringing people together. Whether it's swapping seeds with a neighbor, participating in a community garden, or simply sharing your harvest with friends, it fosters social connection. Humans are social creatures, and these shared experiences around the simple, universal act of growing food create strong bonds of community and mutual support. In the act of sharing a basket of homegrown vegetables, we are sharing more than just food. We are sharing our time, our labor, and our connection to the earth. If the garden is a mirror, what does it reflect back to us? Perhaps it shows us that we are not separate from nature, but an integral part of it. When we tend the soil, we are tending ourselves. We grow in patience, in resilience, in mindfulness, and in our connection to the world around us. Gardening doesn't just make us happy because it's pleasant. It makes us happy because it fulfills some of our deepest human needs. It anchors us to the reality of the physical world in a way that no digital screen ever could. So, if you're feeling overwhelmed, disconnected, or just a little bit lost, try stepping outside. Pick up a trowel, find a patch of earth, and start planting. You might just find that while you're tending to the soil, the garden is actually tending to you. The ultimate harvest is not found in the fruit or the flowers, but in the quiet transformation of the gardener who has finally learned to listen to the silent wisdom of the earth. Happiness is not something we find, it is something we cultivate, one seed at a time.